The Yad Aharon and Michael Tzedakah Food Fund is an organization which assists needy families in the greater Johannesburg area with weekly food parcels. Many people rely on these weekly hampers as their principal source of food, and Yad Aharon is constantly striving to increase the content of each hamper, thereby ensuring that every Jewish man, woman and child is afforded the basic right of a nutritionally balanced diet.
All the produce and the contents of the parcels are bought in. I start ordering early on Monday morning. I have a supplier that supplies our fruit, and my vegetables come from another source. Both come from the market. And our meat or our protein of the week comes from the various butcheries. We give each one a turn to contribute to the big mitzvah of supplying the needy. Once the orders are put through, deliveries start coming in from Monday late morning. That's when the fruit and vegetables trucks roll in, and the bread and the meat is delivered on Tuesday morning in time for packing and distribution as from 3 o'clock on Tuesday afternoon. Our core packing group is made up of pensioners who are totally passionate and loyal to their job over here. And the atmosphere outside is so wonderful. It's almost like a social club for them.
I've been coming to Yad Aharon over a year. I'm a recipient, and I feel by getting, I've got to give back. And I've been here, come here every Tuesday to help pack boxes. We pack for nearly 600 people, and I feel very good when I'm packing the boxes.
It's an honor because, firstly, I feel I'm doing something worthwhile, and secondly, it's such a treat to work with these people. They are so pleasant.
A large box is for a family of about 5, I'd say. A medium is for a family of 3, and then you get a small, which is for a divorced person or a single person.
Over and above the pensioners, we try to involve schools. We believe that it is so important to involve the youth in this mitzvah. And quite frankly, the youth love coming.
Our school has brought in speakers from Yad Aharon to show us what it is really like having no food, and it makes us, all of us, really, really grateful. So we want to just give back to the community and to Yad Aharon for what you've done for others.
It says in the Torah that when someone asks you for food, you don't ask any more questions. Very often, both spouses work, so it's not a case of just giving parcels to the unemployed. Of course, we have a lot of pensioners and a lot of single mothers, single parents, with the cost of living these days. They just cannot make ends meet.
My role is to make sure that we put the right amount of the food in the boxes, to receive the food, to deliver the food, to capture any information of our new recipient. And we also got some volunteer drivers who deliver these boxes to old people, even young people who got no their own transport.
We have about easily 70 drivers, and each driver is given specific families. So they stick with those families during the whole time that they drive for us. They develop a very meaningful relationship with those families.
They've been incredible, they really have, and I really don't think I could manage without them. And Alice in particular has always been incredibly empathetic and kind, and if I needed a little bit extra, she's always helped me. And they really are wonderful.
Very grateful to them for helping under the circumstances in which many people find themselves.
It's not only African people who are in need. There's a lot of other people who are starving, suffering, but because we don't see that. At the beginning, I thought, no, you know what, there is no white area where people do need really food or, shelter. They're part of our family. So to me, I think it taught me a lot of things.
It's not just getting the food parcel. Of course, that is the main purpose of the exercise. But they look forward to having a visitor. And these drivers take time, take a few minutes to sit and chat, occasionally have a cup of tea with a client, and just make them feel that they enjoy coming. It means as much to them as it means to the recipient. And I've had drivers who have, of their own free will, organized doctors for the recipients, organized extra food. Over Yom Tov, they've given me money anonymously to give to their recipients. So really Yad Aharon at the end of the day is much more than just a food parcels distribution place. It really is, I believe, a place with heart, and as one of my clients rightly said, it's the heart of Yad Aharon that feeds the soul.
As we prepare to celebrate the festival of Rosh Hashana, Cantor Charles Krengel of the Rosettenville Synagogue shares with us a special prayer from the Rosh Hashana service.
Uva shofar gadol yitaka v'kol mamadaka v'kol mamadaka v'kol mamadaka yishama u'malachim yechafezun v'chil orada yochezun v'yomru hina yom hadin hina yom hadin livkod al tzva marom badin livkod al tzva marom badin livkod al tzva marom badin ki lo yizko v'yaynacha badin 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 ki lo yizko v'yaynacha badin 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 v'chol ba'e olam tavir lefanecha ki b'nei maron k'vakorat royedrom ma'avir tzono tachat shivto k'vakorat royedrom ma'avir tzono tachat shivto kein tavir v'tispo v'timne v'tivkod nefesh kol echad.
God is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? God is the stronghold of my life. From whom shall I be frightened? When evildoers draw near to me to devour my flesh, my adversaries, my enemies against me, they stumbled and fell. If a camp encamps against me, my heart shall not fear. If a war should rise up against me, in this I trust. One thing I ask of God that I seek, that I may dwell in the house of God all the days of my life, to see the pleasantness of God and to visit His temple every morning. that he will hide me in his tabernacle on the day of calamity. He will conceal me in the secrecy of his tent. He will lift me up on a rock. And now my head will be raised over my enemies around me, and I will sacrifice in his tent sacrifices with joyous song, and I will sing and chant praise to God. Hearken, O God, to my voice, which I call out, and be gracious to me and answer me.
Well, that brings us to the end of this week's show. We'd like to take this opportunity to wish all our Jewish viewers Chag Sameach, Gemar Chatima Tova. As always, from me, Nikki, and the team, Shalom, and have a safe and peaceful week.